procedure already. To catch the ball, he doesn't. Good job. Nice play, Tucker. Mouthy York team here. Let's see if the Great New Gloucester Patriots come to play. Here's Duffy. Duffy with a shot and a save. Great move there by Duffy, eluding two defenders, but the goaltender comes up big. Two great defensive plays by Tucker. Now Boulay. Boulay with a good defensive play. Can the Great New Gloucester Patriots pick it up, though? Good job by Great New Gloucester knocking that ball loose again. Can't hang on to it themselves, though. See if York can finish one of their attacks here to start the game. Windy day here on the campus of Great New Gloucester High School. York moving it around. Solid team York has. Definitely, if you're a heel point junkie, this should be a game York wins running away. Intercepted there by Wanted, I want you. Fumbled it there. Loose ball. Both teams having trouble keeping possession early. York will have this one. 9:09 to play here in the first quarter. Nice play there by Cobb. Can he get through, though? Timeout. One of the 767 timeouts each team gets. I actually don't know the number of timeouts, but we're going to call it 767 because it feels like they get unlimited timeouts. 9:01 to play here. Quarter period number 1. York Wildcats. Great New Gloucester, Poland, 20 Sixers. We got a fan on the field here. Guessing that is a official person. So one shot so far for the Patriots, or the 26ers if you will, and no shots yet for York. All right, so Duffy with the ball on the far side. Let's see if he can escape the double team that's about to happen. Goes wide to Portis. Portis with it. Portis looking for help. Good trap here. York's good at pinning you in. And he steps out, so that'll be ball to York. Yeah, that press is going to be something that the Patriots are going to have to break. Shot save by Wante. Loose ball. I think this is Buckley fighting for it, but it's York coming up with it. Good job by York. They find the streaking runner, number 23. 8.5 to play here in the first period. It's scoreless. York and the 26ers. Behind the net they go, swinging it around. York in possession. Ducking it down to the X. Looking for another option. Goes out top to 91. 91 finds 9. Long shot saved by Wante. I want it on you. Here's Ornberger. Cullen Ornberg. Ornberg gets it across the stripe. He's harassed, double teamed, and knocked down, and a flag is on the ground. Ooh, another late hit comes in by York, and that'll be a penalty on York. It's a push, I believe, is the call. So one thing I've noticed is York is very confident. They're very cocky. Their bench has been giving it to the Grey New Gloucester Patriots, 26ers of Poland, since the beginning of the game. It's how do you respond now? Can you respond and fight for your home ground, or is York going to use that as an advantage, a mental edge? Here we go. Here's Boulay. Boulay to Sear. Sear to Tucker to Cullen to Quinn to Duffy. Duffy inside to Ornberg. Ornberg has it go out of his stick. Loose ball, it's in the net! That's a goal. You don't see many goals scored that way. So Duffy got it inside to Ornberg. Ornberg tried to make a move, swatted out of his stick. It bounces and it goes into the back of the net. 1-0. So that aggression, that over-aggression, I would say, by York is punished by the referee. And the 26ers make them pay on the power play. It's 1-0 26ers. A lot of game left here, but that's a good start for the 26ers. Cobb wins this draw. Good job by Corn on the Cobb. He spins away, looks for help. His pass is blocked. Really good pressing by the York defense. They have it. If Grey New Gloucester, Poland doesn't find a way out of that, it's going to be a long night. York's going to capitalize, and those turnovers will turn into goals, you have to imagine. So they got to find a way to get out of their own end cleanly. Here's York. York looks like a solid team when they don't have the ball, and that is a good trait to have. 91 with it. He got the penalty. Let's see if he is looking to get it right back. Nice save by Wante. 91 got a look. Wante's come up with some big saves early. They're going to need that. You can see it already, that in order to stay in this game, York is going to put pressure on, and they're going to need some big stops. Firing it high and wide. It might have been deflected. It stays with York. 6:15 to play here in the first quarter. Patriots, Poland, 26ers, they have the lead, but they've been under pressure. And let's see if the dam breaks. York looking solid here. They call out Spider. Nice D there, bouncing out of the stick. Can Portis, yes, great job by Portis. He has it, but can he escape? He's going to go long ball. Bounces, and Boulay has. Boulay charging in, slowing it down. Connor Boulay looking for an option. Boulay holds on to it. Boulay under some pressure here. He tries to drive in. Boulay looking for an option. Finds one on the wing. This is Senior Sear. Sear goes down low to Quinn. Quinn goes to Tucker Nelson. Nelson loses his footing, gets back up, maintains possession, finds Quinn. Quinn, Smolin, spins, Smolin, back to Nelson. He fires, it goes long and wide, but the Patriots 26ers will keep possession here with Senior Sear. 5:13 to play, first period, it's 1-0. Grey New Gloucester, Poland. Here is Tucker. Tucker driving in, he spins on his left, bounces it in and scores. The full Nelson, 2-0, 5:07 to play, first quarter. The patriotic 26ers jump out to a 2-0 lead here on home soil. Can they now find a way to thwart that pressing defensive coverage of York? Cobb, if he wins these draws, they have to find a way to keep the possession. The one thing York has proven is that if they are out of possession, they will press and they will do whatever it takes to get the ball back, and they've been very successful in that. Just haven't converted on the offensive zone yet. Here we go, Cobb on the draw. He's done well so far. Drawn backwards, and York has it. York getting it across the stripe, and now have another possession. York trailing 2-0 early. 5 minutes to go, period 1. York has looked dangerous in every attack. I don't think it's a matter of when, it's a matter of how many will they get. So far, Guante has been up to the task. Can the Grey New Gloucester, Poland 26ers hold them off? Can they make them earn every possession that they get? Down low to the X, they swing it around. Patient attack here. Windy day. Trying to attack his 23. Good swarming defense there. Ball's down, and they got a flag. Patriots are going to go shorthanded. Can they stop the ball first? 2-0 is the score. Nice block there. And loose ball. Weren't able to hold on to it. And here comes York. They score. So York makes the 26ers pay. They had a chance to pick that ball up and stop possession, but they didn't. So now York scores 2-1. And I believe they go straight to the power play. So could be a double whammy for the Grey New Gloucester Patriots. That's a tough call. Let's see who got the penalty. I didn't see who it was. Looks like 12 for the G&G Poland 26ers. That is Prescott. So Prescott has the penalty. It's 2-1. York trails Grey New Gloucester here with 4:02 to play in the first period. So the delayed penalty was ongoing. The ball came loose, but Grey New Gloucester tried to scoop it. They couldn't. York picked it up. Empty cage, essentially. He put it in it and made it a 1-goal game. Big face-off here. Ball's loose, and it's York on it, so this is trouble. Here's York. Will they strike quickly this time? Spinning it around, long shot, they score. Great-looking power play there. The penalty kills the 26ers, and just like that, we are tied at 2. 3:46 to play here in period number 1. Great job by York capitalizing on that penalty. York bench is lively again. This is danger zone if you ask me. The Grey New Gloucester Poland 26ers need to respond here. They need a possession. If they don't get one, it could be quickly 3, if not 4 for York. Here's the draw. It bounces up in the air. Got to get on that. Got it. And they don't get on it. And with it goes the spoils, York. So Cobb did his job. He tied it up. The ball was loose. Grey New Gloucester came in, couldn't scoop it up. York did. But hey, there's a turnover. Let's see if the 26ers can respond. Garrett with it, loses his footing, loses the ball. And let's see, who's it going to go to? It's going to go to York. Another turnover. So clearly the difference in this game is the ability for York to pressure without the ball and the inability of the 26ers to find a way out. So they've turned us over numerous times with double teams and really just relentless pressure. So they're going to have to find a way around that, are the 26ers, if they want to hang in with this team. Loose ball. Crease violation, so it looks like it's going to go with the 26ers. Now, get it across the timeline, boys. Get a possession here. Easier said than done. York is good. 5 is going to put quick pressure on it. They just put up a 50-50 ball, and York has it. So, again, York finds a way to win those loose balls. Hopefully, Nelson's okay. He took a pretty strong hit there. It's still 2-2. 2.5 to play here in the first period. First goal, I guess, would be credited to Ornberg, although he never shot it in the net. And second goal would be Nelson. But York has responded with a goal on a delayed penalty and then a goal on the ensuing power play. And they score again. Beautiful shot. 3-2 is the score. York now starting to convert on that pressure, and this could spell trouble. Grey New Gloucester, Poland has to find a way to start winning these faceoffs when Cobb has done his job. And now we've got a new draw man, actually. Brody is in. Hopefully Cobb's okay. Brody in on the draw. Brody Chacoin will get a chance here on the draw. 2:15 to play. York with a 3-2 lead. York wins that one. Loose ball, who can get it? Can the Grey New Gloucester Poland co-op find a way? No, York again finds a way to win the loose ball. It is a trend that has started from the opening draw. And the difference was early York wasn't converting, now they're converting, and it could spell serious trouble for the 26ers if they don't find a way to get someone to come in as a secondary option and pick up that loose ball like York's been doing. Here comes York with it. York now slinging it around. They're feeling it. Inside they go, and off the bar. Great look there. Gets behind Wante, but it hit the post. Score remains 3-2 York. Good hit by Portis. Trying to kick it free now. Portis needs help. Again, coming out with the loose ball is York. Stop me if you've heard that before. York is excellent on these loose balls. And when they don't have possession, they're excellent at pressuring. They keep getting second, third, fourth opportunities, and you give a team even a second opportunity and you're in trouble. You give a good team second opportunities, you're in serious trouble, and this is a good York team, and they score! It's 4-2. Yeah, they are starting to capitalize on every possession now. 59 seconds to go in period number 1. It's the Wildcats 4, the 26ers 2. Let's see, Cobb is again not out there on the draw. Unless I missed something and he hasn't been out there at all. I thought he was out there early. I see someone with the trainer. Hopefully whoever that player is, whether it's Dylan or someone else. Illegal procedure on the draw here. Hopefully that player's okay. York, you can see they're ready to go. They're really feeling it. Yeah, it's Cobb over there. Hopefully he'll be all right. Here comes York. It's 4-2 with 55 to go. And they're just allowed to walk down. And Wante makes a big save. I want to save you. Let's see if they can get out now. And triple teamed. And great pressure by York. Again, here they come. And they score. It's 5-2. This is turning into a laugher early. If Grey New Gloucester Poland doesn't find a way out of this, it could be 5, 6, 7 before the 36 seconds are up. They are quick striking the 26ers now. Yeah, I don't know what the solution is, but when they get possession of the ball in their defensive half, they have to be able to get out. They have to be able to make a quick pass. They have to be able to escape. Right now, it's just not happening. They're getting turned over. Double, triple team, so that means guys are open. Easier said than done, but they need to find that open man. York wins another draw. Here they come. It's 5-2 in the first period here. After trailing 2-0, they've reeled off 5 in a row. 5 with it. York. looking every bit as strong as their heel points would suggest. 12 seconds to go in the period. 77 fires a shot that goes wide, and it looks like it's going to go. It's going to stay with York. They won the foot race 7-2, or 7.2 is the time left. 5-2, York leads. And 7 seconds. Let's see if they can get a stop here to end the quarter. 3 seconds. Thrown to the middle. Oh, York almost got a chance there. They don't. That'll do it at the end of one period. York 5. Great New Gloucester, Poland 2. Let's see what sort of adjustments Coach has up his sleeves. Clearly, the difference in this game is York out of possession is relentless. They swarm the ball carrier. They swarm loose balls, and they win every single one. I'm not quite sure if the Patriots or the 26ers won maybe 1 out of every 10 that quarter, so they have to find a way to, when they have possession of the ball, get it across the timeline without turning it over. That's why they get paid the big bucks over there. If I had the answers, I wouldn't be up here. It's 5-2 at the end of one quarter. We'll be back. Okay, folks, we're getting ready for second quarter action here in Western Maine Athletic Conference Class B boys lacrosse action in the great state of Maine. It's 5 goals for York, the visiting York Wildcats with 5. The Grey New Gloucester, Poland, 26ers 2. 26ers shot out to a 2-0 lead, but it's been non-stop pressure by York, and they've been able to score 5 unanswered to take the 5-2 lead. Let's see if the 26ers have some adjustments to stop the bleeding. I see they've got their draw man back. That's huge, Cobb. Let's see if Cobb can get possession. They need help coming in. So this is where York is better at this point. If it's not a clean face-off win, they win the second ball. And now they have possession. Let's see what they do with it. Nice pressure there. Garrett with it. Garrett flying out of the defensive end. And now let's see if we can get an offensive set. Garrett, good job there. It is Smolin behind the net. Quinn turns the corner and on his left, spins back to his right. He's got Boulay behind the net. Boulay with it. Boulay trying to get it out front with a shooting angle. He bounces it. It goes up and over the goal. It's going to stay with Smolin and the 26ers. This is Smolin on his forehand now. Smolin trying to get a shooting lane. He does. He fires it. It goes behind the net. And, foot race won by the goalie. That's tough. 5-2. York leads. 11 minutes to play in the second period. Great job escaping the pressure. That's how you move the ball. York putting on a master class there. York with it, behind the goal. York trying to extend this 5-2 lead. Tigers the call. Here comes York. 5. Wild shot. Weak wild shot goes over the goal, but York's going to maintain possession. I think the quality of shot should determine whether you keep the ball. That was not a good quality shot. Here's York. They have the ball and a 5-2 lead with 10 minutes and 20 seconds to go in period 2. Oh, good centering pass. Just behind. Bowles has it. Nice job by Charlie Bowles. Gets it back to Wante. Wante to move it. Wante finds Portis on the wing. Portis spinning. He needs to get it across the stripe. He loses it. As soon as that ball went down with his club, you knew it, or with his cross, you knew it was going to be a turnover. 5-2. York has possession. 9:56. Another possession where 26ers aren't able to get it out of their own end. York didn't make them pay early in the first quarter, but late in the second quarter and starting here, they're going to try to keep the turnovers resulting in goals. Firing a shot just wide of the post. Wante may have gotten a piece of that. York keeps possession of the ball. They're shrinking it. They're making that area smaller and smaller as they get closer and closer. Bounce shot goes wide. It's going to stay with the Wildcats here. 9:19 to play in the second period. York with a commanding 5-2 lead. It feels bigger than that, to be honest. Here's 91. 91 gets it out high. York swinging it around to the wing now to their X-Man. The X-Man's going to bring it out front. Finds the winger, 77. 77's got a long stick on him. Nice skip pass. Shot. Saved by Wante. I want to save you. Here's Portis. Isaiah needs to, oh, he should have just kept running. He does find Carter Davis in the middle. Davis fires it to the wing. This is Boulay. All right. Here's Boulay to Nelson. They need to get a good look here. Can they get a little magic? Make it a 2-goal game. Nelson, he has one. Nelson finds Boulay. Boulay, number 4 with the ball. The lefty sets things up. He takes a look. Does he have a driving lane? He looks at his options. Goes down low to Smolin. He struggles with it, but he picks it back up. Smolin has it under a little bit of pressure. Smolin trying to get it out front. Smolin finds Duffy. A little high pass. Duffy gets it to Nelson. Nelson swings it to Boulay. Good ball movement here. Boulay fires. He scores! Connor Boulay. What do you say? 5-3 now. The 26ers have cut it to 2. 8:02 to go in the second period. That was good ball movement. Smolin found Duffy. Duffy quickly to Nelson. Nelson quickly to Boulay. And the defense wasn't able to shift over in time to get a double team or even much pressure. And Boulay found an empty spot to make it 5-3. Good possession there by Gray, New Gloucester, Poland. Let's see if Dylan can get some support on the draws here. That will be huge. .802. Dylan wins it. Great job by Cobb. Cobb has it swatted out of his hand. Can he get that support he needs? We got a hold, it looks like, on York, so it's going to stay with the Billy. It's going to stay with the 26ers. Here is Boulay. Connor Boulay. Hey, Connor Boulay. Gets it down low to Smolin. 5-3 trailing. Gets it wide to Duffy. Duffy scoops that ball. Duffy drives, looks for an option, doesn't have it. Duffy trying to take his guy on, finds Boulay. Boulay slipping, keeps possession. Boulay looks for help, finds Nelson. Nelson spinning. Nelson Gets it into, Ornberg, but it skips past him. Picking it up is Smolin behind the goal. Smolin. Great New Gloucester looking a little more assertive here on their possessions. Duffy taking his guy on. Duffy loses the ball. Picking it up is Nelson. Nelson under pressure. Flag is down. I don't know who it's going to be on. There's a scrum. Shot comes in, and they score! Smolin makes it 5-4, and that means Great New Gloucester will go on the power play. So they cut it to 1, and they will get the power play. This happened earlier where York had a delayed penalty call for them, scored on the delay, got the power play, and scored twice. So can the 26ers find a way to level the game? It's 5-4 now. They've scored 2 straight. Boulay and Smolin. That was a good looking possession for the 26ers. 6:51 remains in the second period. Power play for 26ers. Can Cobb get the draw here? This is a humongous draw. They trail 5-4. Come on, Dill. Loose ball, Cobb has it. Cobb gets it across the line. Gets it to Boulay on the wing. Boulay with it. 5-4 score. The power play for Great New Gloucester Poland, Tucker Nelson. Nelson to Boulay. Boulay thought better of that. Now they'll settle it down and try to get a good look. Out high to Nelson. He's got a good look. He fires it low. The goaltender was ready. Makes the scoop save. 6:21 to go in second period. 5-4 York Wildcats. Goaltender with it. He goes wide. York gets it through the middle. And good job by Bowles. Charlie Bowles breaks that up now. Gets it to Tucker. Full Nelson. Nelson with it. Power play is, I believe, still going. I don't see a guy on his knee, but I see him over there. He's getting ready to come back on. Here's Boulay. Connor Boulay. Asking him to move it. Boulay finally moves it. Tucker's got a man coming in. He's going to be aware of that. Goes to Smolin. We're back to even strength. 5 minutes, 43 to go here. 5-4 York second period. Boulay fires a shot blocked by the goaltender. Loose ball. Tucker can't pick it up. He slips. He's had some trouble with his footing today. Boulay. He scoops it up. Boulay. Great New Gloucester with some extended possession time. This is what they needed. Boulay taking his guy on. Boulay. Yeah, that's going to be a ward. You can see that from here. You can't chicken wing. So it'll be York ball. 5-4. York bobble. Can Great New Gloucester get on that? And York breaks the press. York is in. York loses it on the ground, but it's picked up by a teammate. Now they gain possession. York will slow it down. They have a 1-goal lead, 4.5 minutes to play in period number 2. It's been a game of runs. 2-0 Great New Gloucester, then 5 straight for York to make it 5-2. Then Great New Gloucester, Poland scores 2 more. That's out of bounds. That'll be Great New Gloucester ball. So it went 2 for Great New Gloucester Poland, 5 for York, then 2 more for Great New Gloucester Poland. That's where we stand. It's 5-4 York with 4:43 to go. Portis in possession finds Wante. I want to move me. He bounces it, skips away. York, they throw it away. Ornberger with it. Colin Ornberg finds 10 with it. They give it to Sear. Sear spins away. Can he find a pass? Yes. Good job there breaking the press. They finally get out of it. Here's Ornberg. Cole and Ornberg. Down low to Quinton. Fires a low shot. Kick save and a beauty. 4 minutes to play. Here comes York. York with a 1-goal lead. Get a pass to the middle. Nice close down by Garrett. York. 5 with it. Swings it out to 91. 91 with it. 3:35 to play in the first half. Second period, 5-4, York leads. He drives by his defender, doesn't get a shooting lane. Good possession behind the net. Good patience by York. Nice spin move. He tries to make another move, knocked out of his cross, getting it back. 77 now. 77, out high to 7. York moving it nicely. Left-handed shot, weak one, that might have been deflected. Loose ball picked up by the goaltender, Wante. Wante to move it. Wante finds Isaiah, bounces out of his cross, gets it back. He's double teamed, finds Wante again. Wante. Hail Mary up the middle, that's easily picked by York. York with it. They're going to run it right down the gut. Can Portis close him off? Good hit by Portis. Ball's loose. Great Gloucester Poland has it. Will they call timeout here? Instead, they flip it up in the sky. That's two just pizzas up the middle by the 26ers. Now they find a guy in front. He scores. Those turnovers are costly. It's 6-4. York stops the 2-0 run from Grey New Gloucester Poland, and they restore a 2-goal lead. 6-4 with 2:21 to play in second period. That was two straight pizzas by the 26ers. First one, they were able to bat it out of the player's arm or out of his cross, but York maintained possession, lose it again. Another pizza. This time they make quick passes and score. Nice job by Cobb there. Can they get some support in the circle? Yeah, they got it now. Can they win it? Cobb does it himself. Cobb in a triple team, now almost a 4-man v1. He gets out of it. Nice job by Cobb. His pass is high, but it's caught there by a leaping Boulay. 157. Great job here by the 26ers. And now it's swatted out of Boulay's hands, though. Can they get it back? Can they get it back? It's scooped up here by York. Stop me if you've heard this before. York wins the loose ball. And they get out of it quickly. Here they come. A little more skill on the ball, I guess, is why. They are able to pass it out of trouble a little better than the 26ers. 1:15 to play. 6-4 York here in the second period. Tigers the call. York trying to get back a 3-goal lead. Wide open shot off the side of the goal. Rebound. Oh, I got to pick that up. They can't pick it up, and they will keep another possession, will York. Trying to think who would be a good ground ball scooper-upper. Taylor Brand comes to mind. He's a good scooper-upper goaltender in hockey. These loose balls that are on the ground, they're just not getting them, whether it's on face-offs or on defense. Just trying to think of who has the skill set to get the 26ers out of these predicaments. Timeout here for the Wildcats. 10 seconds to go. They're going to try to set one last play up. I don't know what the abilities of these players are, but it would be nice to have that kind of guy. When there's a loose ball, he can come in and scoop her up. York has those guys. So the ball is loose, they knock it out of a cross, and they got secondary players coming in to scoop it up. If Grey New Gloucester can find that might unlock some of these presses that they're under. York knows it. They know they can press, and that the 26ers are unable to work their way out of it. And when that ball hits the ground, York wins it almost every single time. So here's the Here's the situation. 9.7 to play in period number 2. York 6, 26ers 4. Game started off 2-0, 26ers. Then York reeled off 5 in a row to make it 5-2. Then 26ers battled back with 2 of their own to make it 5-4. And York has since scored to make it 6-4. And they're going to try to close out this half with one more scoring opportunity. Big defensive stand here. You wouldn't even want them to get a good look. If you can prevent it, that would be amazing. 9.7. Player has it out high by the official. He's going to run in. Let's see if they can close him down quickly. Here he goes. Whips it to the wing. 6.5 to go now. York gets it out front. Loose ball. And we won't have to win that one because the clock is going to end play here in half number 1. Well played half. At the end of one half, it is the York Wildcats 6, the home team, Gray, New Gloucester, Poland, 26ers 4. We'll be back for second half action.